Another fucking crow. Go figure. Well, this was another shitty week, if I do say so myself. Not only with the Redskins losing, but Dallas and New York both winning. Well, why did the Redskins lose today? I don't know. Maybe because of turnovers? Maybe because of bullshit calls? I don't know. Take your pick. But this fucking game. We couldn't stop Lamar Miller. DeAndre Hopkins went off. And for the most part, in the beginning, it looked like the Texans, they were gonna, they were gonna blow us out. And Alex Smith goes down, Colt McCoy comes in, almost leads us to a victory. And for all you Texan fans out there that think Deshaun Watson is a good quarterback, I don't think so. I mean, I didn't think he was worth the damn last year, and I still don't think he's worth the damn this year. I mean, the guy had 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. So, I think the main reason why we lost this game was because of turnovers. Alex Smith he had his worst game of the season because not only did he have 1 interception, but he also had 2 interceptions. He wasn't getting the job done. And obviously, if it wasn't for those interceptions, we could have won this game easily. And to be honest, maybe it's a good thing that Alex Smith went down for the year. Maybe it is. Because, I got faith in Colt McCoy. I think Colt McCoy can lead us, save us this year. In fact, if Colt McCoy goes all off, Colt McCoy may even start on Alex Smith. I don't even know if Alex Smith is going to be our quarterback next year. I mean, he's out for the season. He may be out for his career. The guy's 34 years old, so he's getting old, Gets his leg freaking broken. But, yeah, I really don't have much to say about this video. I really don't, The Redskins were it seemed like as soon as Alex Smith went down, the Redskins were just playing better. And, and Colt McCoy, let me say, for somebody who hasn't played a game since the last game of the 2015 NFL season to come back, 41 and a half games later and to not only have no interceptions, but to also have 1 touchdown and to barely lose the game and, bring us within 1 field goal away from beating the Texans. I think Colt McCoy's got potential. I really do. I think he can save the season. He may become our starting quarterback next year. I've always liked Colt McCoy ever since he was with the Browns. I figured when the Redskins drafted him, he was easily the best quarterback we had 4 years ago. And then the next year later, the Redskins started Kirk Cousins over RG3 and Colt McCoy. I figured Colt McCoy would probably be the best option to win. I thought Gruden did a dumb mistake with that. And Cousins, Cousins was okay, but he was a crybaby, and I'm glad we got rid of him. And then Smith, Smith hasn't really been doing what I figured he'd be doing. I figured, okay, he did well with the 49ers. He led the 49ers to the NFC Championship game once, and then the next year later, if he wouldn't have went down, he would have went to the Super Bowl, and then he went to the Chiefs for 5 years, never missed the playoffs with them, and, now he's out not halfway through the season. There's still 6 games left in the season, and this was a terrible loss for the Redskins. I know people think the Cowboys are a good team. I disagree. I don't think they're a good team. They're getting lucky. They've played shitty teams. They've played a Leonard Fournette lists Jacksonville Jaguar team. The Jaguars cannot win without Fournette. The Jaguars are 0-2 with Fournette back right now anyway. So the Jaguars, if Dallas, if people think Dallas is good because they beat the Jaguars, a team who made it to the AFC Championship game last postseason, well, guess what? The Jaguars are 3-7, so that doesn't count. Then Dallas beats the Eagles. Then people are going to tell me, oh, the Eagles are the defending NFL champs. Man, the Eagles are not that same team. All right, then they beat the Lions. The Lions are the worst team in their division. Okay, the Falcons, they're not that same team. The only reason why they blew us out was because of fucking injuries. It's as simple as that. The Falcons are not a good team. I mean, if you guys think the Falcons are a good team, tell me, does a good football team lose to the Browns by 12 points and then loses to Dallas at home in front of your fans? So yeah, the Falcons, they're garbage. Yeah, they beat us because we're injured. Dallas ain't nothing special. They haven't played anybody worth a damn. I mean, they should be grateful that they're second in the division right now with a 5-5 record. And if they beat us on Thanksgiving, you want to know what? It's because of injuries. It's as simple as that. Dallas is not better than us. I know they're not. I think we're going to beat Dallas on Thanksgiving. I really do, because I haven't seen a team that Dallas has played worth a damn. The Texans' winning streak almost got snapped by us, and if our offensive line wasn't hurt, we would have beat the Texans. Or if Smith wouldn't have had 2 interceptions, then again, we probably wouldn't have lost that game either. Or if Hopkins would have made the game-winning field goal, we would have beat the Texans. The Texans, their winning streak should be over. They shouldn't be on a 7-game winning streak. The Texans ain't worth a damn. They really aren't. And I know the NFL hates the Redskins, and it pisses me off. But most of the time they're wrong, and every time they get their prediction right, then they get all happy and shit, and that pisses me off. And this isn't the first year this has happened. This has been a problem for years. And then the Giants, I know they're not a threat, but if they keep on winning, eventually they will be a threat. I mean, they just beat the Buccaneers. I figured Tampa Bay was going to play a hell of a lot better than what they did, because they had a chance to beat us last week, and I figured they'd get pissed off and they would beat the Giants. Now, luckily, last I saw, Philadelphia was getting their ass torn by the Saints, so Philadelphia is not a problem. So, going into Week 12, we're 1 game ahead of Dallas, 2 ahead of Philly, and 3 ahead of the Giants. And we play Dallas on Thanksgiving, and I don't know who Philly or the Giants got, but this was a bummer. It really was. Yeah, Falcons and Buccaneers, you two did not get y'all's job done. You guys are fucking trash. And that's why y'all are the top 2 worst teams in your fucking division. Y'all are fucking pathetic. You Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you couldn't beat the fucking 2-7 New York Giants. Unbelievable. And for the Falcons, you think you're some tough shit. It was so easy to blow out the injured Washington Redskins. Yeah, and then you don't beat the Browns, and don't even give me that excuse that the Browns are a good team. Last I heard, they're 3-6-1 or something like that. And then you just lose to Dallas. Dallas ain't that hard to take down. Come on, man. And now Dallas has got all this momentum going into Thanksgiving, thinking they can beat us because they're playing in Arlington. Of course, the Redskins are predicted to lose, just like they are every week. Man, I'm done with this video, man. So yeah, fuck Dallas. We'll see you guys on Thanksgiving.